Why in the freaking flamin' hell are you paying almost $300 for a Journey Together booster box before the sets even come out when there are so many better options? Seriously. Here it is, the Journey Together booster box. The best booster box to be released in years. Go and pay $300 for it right now. No thanks. Journey Together, $284. Check that out, $284. Let's look at view more data. This is what people are paying for this set. Hasn't even come out yet. Due to be released or shipped on the 28th of March, thereabouts. $281, $281, $271, $271. People are consistently paying $280 for this booster box. It won't be long at all. Any day now, people will be doing $300 for this. This is US dollars. We don't even normally pay this much in Australian dollars. Okay, the market's insane. The hype is real. Everyone's FOMOing. Distributors apparently charging retailers a hell of a lot of money for the stock now. People aren't getting the allocations they need. We all know Pokemon's in a big, fat, giant mess right now. And, there's a lot of YouTubers going online, a lot of investors going online and complaining. Well, I ain't going to complain about it. It is what it is. The market's going to market. But I'm sure we can find better deals. So let's have a look. What would I rather spend my money on right now instead of this? Oh, I don't know. Temporal Forces booster box right here, which is $184. Yes, $100 cheaper than the Journey Together booster box. Temporal Forces is a legit set. It's no Surging Sparks. I don't even think it's, compares to something like Paldea Evolved. We haven't heard of any reprints yet for Temporal Forces, and we may not get one. We may or may not get one, but it's a pretty strong set. It's $100 cheaper than Journey Together, and I tell you what, I'd rather buy this. The Raging Bolt, only $106, the number one chase card. All right, not the most expensive chase card, but this set has got some hits. You look at the top cards here. The top 5 cards are all over $50. So while it doesn't have an amazingly strong chase card, the top 5 over $50, that's quite strong. You've got that Walking Wake 66, the Iron Crown 65, 66, the Morty's Conviction over $60 with the Gengar in it, the Gouging Fire over $50. I'm not going to go through them all. Temporal Forces is a legit set. Just look at all those illustration rares. Really cool set. If we look at the top 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, the top 15 cards, all over $20. Talk about depth. This is a bit of a sleeper set, guys. This is a good set to get in your collection. Literally $100 cheaper than the Journey Together booster box. I'd be buying this every day of the week, guys. This is something that I'm accumulating at the moment. I'll talk more about it in other videos when I release my future investments. I've started to do that on some videos. But Temporal Forces I am buying at the moment, just so you guys are real clear on that. I think it's great value right now. Twilight Masquerade, $218. If we look at view more data, $212, $197, $210, $210. So $210 to $220, right, for the Twilight Masquerade booster box. You can see since news of the announcement of the reprint, since the reprint was announced rather, this has sort of started to drop off over the last few weeks. 234 on March 1st. It's dropped off down to, like I say, around 210 from 234. So it's dropped off about $25 US with news of that reprint, I suspect is the reason. But really, really strong set. Is Journey Together going to be stronger long term than Twilight Masquerade? That's a big ask. I don't think so. No way, I don't think so. Let's fast forward in 2 years and see if I'm wrong. I don't really care if I am. I'm not paying 450 Australian dollars for a Journey Together booster box when I can get Twilight Masquerade or Temporal Forces. Both really good sets, by the way. Check out Twilight Masquerade. Obviously, you're all aware of it. That Greninja, almost $400 US now. The Perrin, $106 US. Really strong chase cards. The top 4 are over 70. You got $85 for that Carmine, $77 for that Eevee, which has really been doing well. And again, really cool illustration rares. Not quite as many, I don't think. Not quite as good as Paldea Evolved, in my opinion. So far as the depth of illustration rares and the artwork, I prefer Paldea Evolved, for example, and we'll get to that in a second. But really strong set. You got that Chansey, which has been doing really well. Only a $25 card, but just with that Greninja and those trainer cards, really strong set, Twilight Masquerade. And again, let's look at the booster box again. $210, and it's coming off, and the reprint's coming through, and you can probably get it cheaper than this in the coming weeks. It doesn't mean it's a worse set than Journey Together just because it's got a reprint. Like, this is, in my opinion, these are all my opinions, right? You're welcome to argue with them all day long. Twilight Masquerade is a much, much better pickup, as is Temporal Forces, than Journey Together. I think Journey Together is a decent set. It doesn't blow me away. I don't think it's going to be a top tier set. I think the chase cards will be really expensive at the start just because of the hype around the market at the moment and what people have to pay. It's just kind of artificially pushing those chase cards up in price. But it is what it is, right? I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to find better value for you and for me. Paldea Evolved, similar price to Twilight Masquerade. $215, $215, $215, very consistently around $215. Hasn't dropped off as much with the news of the reprint. $225, yeah, $215 to $225 this booster box. Guys, this is like, what, $60 cheaper at the moment than Journey Together? So, right, let's say I go and pay $285 or $280 US for Journey Together, right? Before it comes out. You're telling me, based on that decision, it's better than Twilight Masquerade, better than Temporal Forces, better than Paldea Evolved. Guys, come on, wake up. Wake up. It's crazy, right? It's absolutely crazy, and I think when the market corrects, it's going to be really funny. I don't see the market correcting before the end of Scarlet and Violet era. I think it may happen between this era and the new era. It's going to go for a while, all this mess, but that's okay. Just deal with it and just navigate your way through it. You don't need to spend $350 or $450 Australian dollars or $300 US on a brand new set, just because that's not going to be the new normal long term. It's the new normal for now because Pokemon's a mess right now. I'm not going to get into scalpers and distributors and all the riffraff that's going on behind the scenes. But it's just the way things are at the moment. We all know it. We're all sick of it. But you have to deal with it. You have to navigate through it and you have to find value. Let's move on, guys, because I'm starting to ramble. Here's the Paldea Evolved chase cards. Again, you're all very familiar with these cards. Insanely good set. I think it's just such a masterclass, this set. The Magikarp. Some people hate it, some people love it. I think it's quite nice. It's not my favorite card of the Scarlet and Violet era, but it's very nice. It's a very nice Magikarp. I don't think you can deny that. I think the artwork is good. Really good. But the Magikarp aside, there's a lot of cool cards in this set. And again, if I look at the top 12, 13, 14... 15, 16, the top 17 cards. The top 17 are all over $20. You've got some really cool cards. Just the top cards. I personally love that Iono. A lot of people don't, or some people don't like trainer cards as much. I love that Iono. I've said it a million times. People really love this Raichu, $51. The Tyranitar is a cool card, $50. You come down here to some of the cheap ones. Even this Fuecoco, $31. The Skeledirge, $30. That Fuecoco is going for a small fortune in a PSA 10. The Meowscarada is pretty cool. I'm not big on the Meowscarada, but it's a pretty cool card. You've just got a lot of hits. As if that's not the cool... Look down here at the boss's orders. As if that's not the coolest boss's orders you've ever seen. And even these cheaper cards, the Quackaville Special Illustration, the Eskew. Cheap cards, but really cool. How can you not like Paldea Evolved? How can you not buy Paldea Evolved over Journey Together, cheaper than Journey Together? It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense for me. Please make it make sense. Brilliant Stars, $296. View more data, $275, $292, $292, $295, $290. Between $275 and $290. Identical price. Maybe $3 or $4 more, but identical price for a Brilliant Stars booster box than Journey Together. Again, which hasn't been released just quite yet. It almost has in the next few days, next couple of days. But like, people are paying this money for this set when it hasn't been released, and you can get Brilliant Stars for the same price. Telling me it's better than Brilliant Stars? Wake up. Wake up. I don't think so. Charizard V, the number one chase card from Brilliant Stars. I did a video on Brilliant Stars recently. Brilliant Stars have been doing really well lately, over the last few months or thereabouts. Basically all of this year. Brilliant Stars booster box and the cards have been doing really well, and I think it's got a huge runway in front of it. I think this is a really cool set. Brilliant Stars, you've got that Charizard, again, fighting the Venusaur, the number one chase card. You've got the Umbreon VMAX, another Charizard, the V-Star. You've got Sylveon VMAX and a Sylveon V. You've got Umbreon V. as well as the Umbreon VMAX, which I just mentioned. You've got the Mimikyus, the V and the VMAX. Even down here, look at that Vaporeon trainer card and that Zekrom trainer card. They are absolutely... Go look at them, guys, on TCG Play. Go look for yourselves. These trainer cards are absolutely on fire right now, especially in PSA 10s. These were like $2 cards, $3 cards. No one cared. And in PSA 10s are going for a lot of money right now. You're telling me Journey Together is better than Brilliant Stars? Okay, I'm still listening. I'm waiting for a good argument for that. Still listening, guys. Waiting to see it. Silver Tempest, $271. Cheaper for this booster box than Journey Together. Okay, Journey Together is better than Silver Tempest, is it? Okay. Let me know in the comments why. Here's the Silver Tempest chase cards. I'm not going to go through them all. Obviously, that Lugia is basically $300 now. The Rayquaza are really cool as well. After that, it hasn't got as much depth as some of the other sets, I'll be honest. It really is all about that Lugia and Rayquaza. You know, you've got the Blazerkins are not bad, but I'm not as bullish on Silver Tempest as some of the other sets. But still, like, is Journey Together better than Silver Tempest? I mean, that's a stretch. It might be. We'll look in the next couple of years. It might be. I don't know if I would be buying Journey Together over Silver Tempest at the same price. Japanese. Here's the Shiny Treasure EX High Class Booster Box. This is the Japanese Paldean Fates. We all know how well Paldean Fates is doing. Now, some of you don't like Japanese. Some of you don't touch Japanese. When it comes to the special sets, the holiday sets, it's usually a good idea to pick up a bit of Japanese. We can't get a booster box in our special sets, right? We can only get ETBs, Pokemon Center ETBs, binder collections, etc. It pays to get a Japanese high-class booster box in the special sets. It really does. And this is $68. You can literally get... Let's look at a few more data just before I say something. $75, right? You can almost get 4 of these, but you can definitely get 3 of these Shiny Treasure EX booster boxes. You can definitely get 3 and change, if not 4, for the same price as a Journey Together booster box. Or you can get 3 and change. But, like... If you don't invest in Japanese, that's fine. You don't have to touch this. Go buy Journey Together for $300, $280, $300 if you like. If that's your jam, go do it. I'm not going to stop you. That's on you. Good luck. A Journey Together long term, you're going to be okay, but I wouldn't be paying that for brand new sets. Now, why did I mention this Shiny Treasure? The Japanese Paldean Fates. Let's look back at some history. Here's the English Hidden Fates, right? Hidden Fates from the Sun and Moon era. $260, right? The recent sale on eBay. How does that compare to the Japanese Hidden Fates from back in the day? $700 for a booster box sale. This is the Japanese Hidden Fates from the Sun and Moon era, going for $700. Here's the ETB going for $260. That's why I mentioned this, the Japanese Paldean Fates. You can buy 3 of these cheaper than a Journey Together booster box. Is the Journey Together booster box at $280 going to be a better investment than 3 or 4 of these? You tell me, guys. I'm not the one paying $280, 300, 400 plus Aussie dollars. I'm not the one paying that for Journey Together. You tell me, guys. You tell me. I'm all ears. Here's the Paldean Fates Japanese version, right? The Shiny Treasure. The Mew, that Bubble Mew, is a cult classic in the English now, and the Japanese doing really well at almost $200 now. The Charizard doing almost, just over $120 now. The Gardevoir, $76. So we've got all these in English. I prefer them in the English, but the Japanese really strong, and it's just a good option. Like, hands down, I'm buying, Shiny Treasure EX booster boxes over Journey Together. Relatively speaking. Now, guys, I'm not saying. Look, I'm going to buy Journey Together. I am going to buy Journey Together. Don't call me a hypocrite in the comments when I show you that I've bought a Journey Together booster box in another month or whatever it is, right? But I'm buying it at retail price down here in Australia. I've pre-ordered it at retail price. I'm going to pay for Journey Together what I'm going to pay for Temporal Forces. I'm going to pay the same price for Journey Together as what I'm going to pay for Surgeon Sparks and Twilight Masquerade. I'm not paying more. I'm not paying 450 Australian dollars. Which is double what I pay for my booster boxes. I'm not doing that. So don't call me a hypocrite when I do buy a Journey Together. I'm just saying, I'm not buying it at that insane price. You can. Knock yourself out. Please don't let me stop you. Please. Please ignore this video. Don't let me stop you. Go and spend that much if you want. I'm not. I'm going to pay half what you pay. So here's the Journey Together ETB, $122. Ooh, woohoo! Really good value. $122 for an ETB. Yeah, give me some more of that shit. I love paying me $122 for a brand new ETB of Journey freaking Together. Best set ever, apparently, according to the booster box numbers. Oh, hang on a minute. I can buy Brilliant Stars, Build and Battle Stadiums for almost half the price. I can get 2 of these, which has 24 packs in total for 2 of them, which is basically half a booster box. I can buy 2 of these for the same price as a Journey Together ETB. That doesn't make sense. I'm going to go buy a Journey Together ETB for $122. Oh yeah, can't wait to do that shit. Yeah, give me the Build and Battle Stadiums from Brilliant Stars. Seriously, half the price basically. Hang on a minute, here's a Lost Origin Build and Battle Stadium. 12 packets. Let's just flick back. Journey Together ETB. 9 packets, $122 with a promo card. Build and Battle Stadium, 12 packets, 3 packets more, $96. Let's look at View More Data. $100, $99. Wait, I can buy Lost Origin Build and Battle Stadium, which has 12 packets, and is a really strong set, and I can buy this cheaper, $25 cheaper than the Journey Together ETB? Damn! Journey Together must be better than Lost Origin. Wow, I didn't know that. That's amazing. Or I could just buy, obviously, I'm being sarcastic, the Lost Origin Build and Battle Stadium. Hands down. This is ridiculous. Battle Partners Booster Box. Here's the Japanese Journey Together. How is the Japanese Journey Together Booster Box performing? Let's have a look. Oh no, it's dropping in price. $91, February 25. $80 a month later. It's only $10 drop, but it's a drop. So why did you pay too much for Battle Partners when it came out? You know what's happening in Battle Partners, the Japanese version of Journey Together? You know what's happening to all the top chase cards right now in this set? Go have a look. Don't let me tell you. Go have a look on TCG Player. Look at the top chase cards in Battle Partners. They are all tanking. I might speak about it on a future video soon, guys. See how I feel later. Battle Partners. Will I pick this up at the right price? Maybe. But doubtful. I just think Battle Partners Journey Together is a decent set. I'm not going to knock it too much. We might fast forward in a year and see that it is maintaining a really high level of value, and that's fine. Again, will I pay 450 Australian dollars, 280 to 300 US dollars? No, I've pre-ordered this at retail price already from one of my local gaming stores, one of Australia's bigger retailers actually down here. And I've pre-ordered it already at retail price. So when it comes, I'll have Journey Together. I'm not interested really in buying Battle Partners, the Japanese version. There's no need to. I'll just buy the English when it comes to this one. But Battle Partners and the chase cards inside, it's all coming down in price. While Journey Together, people are spending ridiculous amounts on this. From what I'm hearing from big movers in the hobby, big sellers, people that have millions of dollars invested in this stuff. What I'm hearing from them, and this is not my wheelhouse, this is hearsay, I'm just repeating what I've heard, is that 99% of the print runs are going to be with the topper, the promo card in the booster box. I think a lot of people were paying too much, thinking they needed to get in first and get the first wave and get the topper, or they're going to miss out. You're putting a lot of faith in a promo card. And again, what I'm hearing is most of the print run is going to have that promo card inside. So I'm not sure why you paid as much as you did, almost 300 US dollars now, 280 US dollars. Can you please tell me in the comments why you paid that much, what you were thinking, what the thought process was? And if you did, look, don't let me hate on you. Don't let me get under your skin. I'm just struggling to understand. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching the Chase Card. See you next time, everyone. Bye.